exclusive.
Woo-wee.
Minimize. Do.
No. He was yelling at me. The ad was yelling at me. Dislike.
There she goes.
Yeah. I love this.
Thomas Raphael Insuralde. Hello. Calzro. Hello. Alt account. Good evening. KN8 Creations. Good evening, gents.
Woo.
Simon Advised Monkey,
Jubilee.
what is y'all's opinion on Lao Gan Ma Chili Crisp?
I don't know what that is.
Nope, no idea. Thomas McKelly, what are these like Terminators? No, they're like Centurions.
Oh. Do they have a two up save?
I don't remember. I think they might. They definitely don't have a teleporter. But they can't ride in drop pods, but they can go in Land Raiders.
Yep. Painless Relic 36. I have burnt down several homes.
Good.
Exactly.
Boy, I've been doing some painting today. Woo.
Woo-wee. Yeah, today was a long day.
Oh, a piece of bread. Are Harlequins good this edition? Who cares? Get them anyway. Most things go in and out of good or bad multiple times every edition. Also, just because something's bad doesn't mean you'll lose or win. It just means that someone out there thinks it's bad.
Mm-hmm. And usually, I don't know, people don't know what they're talking about all the time. Except for us. We
always.
know. But everyone else, yeah. Don't listen. Jason M. Hey everyone. Stream 5 minutes late. Was thinking your computer broke.
That's not a bad guess. No, OBS had to update.
Oh yeah.
Luckily though, now everything is completely different.
Right, exactly.
John Baker, good evening, people. Are the Centurions finished? Sweet. They're almost finished. They need to finish off the backpacks.
Huh. Do you know what you're painting next time?
No, but I know who will pick what I'll paint next time.
Who will pick?
That is the wonderful folks over on the Eons of Battle Patreon.
Whoa. Wow, they get to pick the models? I wonder if there's anything else that they get.
Oh, well, it's a while that you ask, because actually they get many things. They get access to high-quality Grim Dark Terrain STLs. They get access to an exclusive video every single week. They get access to a Friday night live hobby hangout stream and other exclusive content.
And with that said, that's enough of our shelling. Right back to the show.
Yeah. And now a word from Magic Spoon Cereal.
That'd be hilarious. We do like an hour-long live stream every night, and then we just fill 30 minutes with ads.
What I don't understand is why our podcast ads so long.
They're pretty long.
Like I don't get like a commercial ad is what, like 20 seconds. A YouTube ad is 5 seconds.
You know what I think it is? I think I figured, because you've asked this before. I think it's because everyone always skips, and so it becomes really annoying. And so you remember them. Like you're like, okay, all right, Magic spoon. Yep. Okay. And you skip right through it. Because it might take, because it skips 15 seconds at a time.
Yeah.
It might take 4 or 5 clicks to get out of the ad. They gotta get their money's worth.
13 steps. Jay, I got more Rosemary and Co. brushes, and with the 3, I'm honestly thinking 4. Yeah, I was thinking about getting a 4 too. The 3 is really good, but maybe a 4. Although I feel like more often than not, if I need something bigger than a Rosemary and Co. 3, I actually switch to a bigger synthetic cheap ass brush. Koshi116 tips. Jay, do you know how to snap yet? Have you been practicing since you were exposed live on stream? Nope, no idea how to snap. I can juggle.
Yep, I can snap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure everyone here can, but you.
Yeah. Same Hardy, you planning on painting up one of the new Helbrechts? I don't know. I have the Helbrecht from Wargames exclusive, and I like it, so I don't know if I'll be picking up the new Helbrecht, but I think I definitely will be getting the other new guys. Grimaldus, the new Emperor's Champion, and the new generic Marshal. And the
George.
fat guy. The fat Marshal. I forget what his name is.
I think you nailed it. I think you got it about right.
Sephiroan tips. I just really want to know what Jay thinks about mechanical keyboards. I've been using my computer for a few days now, and I've been using the mechanical keyboard, and I like it. I don't mind it. It's hard to hear the keyboard because I have headphones, and I bought these little rubber O-rings from Amazon, and I put those underneath the keys, and that does a good job of stopping a click from pressing all the way down with the key. And it actually doesn't seem that bad for typing. It's pretty bad, but actually, when you're playing a video game, you're really just kind of mashing the keys, and you never really stop. You never really take your fingers off them.
Right.
So it's not that big a deal. So it'll be interesting to see once we try to live stream games. It'll be interesting to see how it handles audio. Because I have a feeling, because it makes any noise whatsoever, that it's going to be a no-go.
Jefferson J. Thacker, yo, professional podcaster here. It is to be long enough so that you can't use the skip button on it easily. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. I nailed it. Yep. Didn't want you to skip. Although I still do it. Although,
yeah, of course.
Like people that I love it when people have the podcast on YouTube, because super easy to skip. I can literally see where to skip. That's what I like.
Jason M. Nick, you should do a models and memories video about armies that you have and have sold. Working title, When Models Should Become Memories.
Honestly, not a bad idea.
Jonathan Baker, if you play the podcast in double time, the ads only last half as long.
Perfect.
I can get up to about 1.4 times speed. I can't really go much faster than that. Although maybe. I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks recently, and I've been slowly increasing my speed, because it'd be super cool to be able to do 2 times speed, because then I could get them done quick.
Exactly. But man, did you make the Centurions taller?
Yes.
Perfect.
Just a little bit. I also made their shoulders and heads taller, which helps a bunch.
Jason M., there is no ad too long to skip. This is true. Alt account. The first burp of the night. Really? I feel like there was a bunch. There was one before the stream started.
I don't even
You
notice
did.
the burps
You did.
anymore. I burped
because you were setting everything up, and because you kind of have a little speech that you go through because you're double checking to make sure everything's working, and then you went and go live.
A classic.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
You know, usually the streams are the first word I've said to a human being.
I know.
Most days. You know, sometimes I'll talk to my dogs a little. Be like, no, don't pee there. But yeah.
Our lives are fun. Yeah.
Tonkman takes a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen. You know, I played almost an hour of Fallout 4. And I've remembered how frustrating it is to play a game for the first time because I'm not good at it yet. And that's always frustrating. Because I'm like, I'm good at other games. How come I'm not just good at this game? It does seem like a fun game, though. Holy moly, does it, like, play better than New Vegas? Just because, I mean, New Vegas is so old. But it seems neat. Loading times are slow for some reason.
Like how slow?
Like a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll have to maybe play around with some settings.
Interesting. Are you doing it, are you doing the full... Like, as high of quality as you can?
I don't know. I haven't really played around with the settings a lot, but it's just every time you enter a building, you go through a loading screen, and it takes some time.
Should we return the computer?
Yes.
Okay.
Nick Aris just got some of the new Games Workshop synthetic brushes, and they're surprisingly nice. I got the small and medium base style brushes. Ooh, are those the white ones? They look neat. Alyssa Jones, custom chapter. Nope, Black Templar. Not all Black Templar wear black. Some of them wear 50% black.
Hmm. 1313s. This is my wake up time. This is my morning show. Yeah, exactly.
Start your morning right with some Eons of Battle and some Magic Spoon cereal.
Woo! You better believe it. Michael Jorgensen. So yesterday was Wieners. Are switching to Xenos butts tonight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Reed, Jay, how tall are you? 5'1". If I'm wearing my shoes. A piece of bread. Can the Death Jester still be found in stores, or are they completely wiped off of the GW purchase list? You know, I haven't seen the Death Jester in a little while. It's a cool model. But yeah, now that I think about it, I was looking at a bunch of Eldar and Harlequin stuff recently. Oh my God. Would you believe that on the Games Workshop web store, there's about 2.5 thousand products with the name Death in the title?
Whoa. A little hard to imagine that.
Nope, I see the Death Jester. $28. Add to cart. In stock. Honestly, $28 is cheap by Games Workshop standards for a character.
It is true.
You might not be able to find them in stores. I've been finding that I haven't been able to get what I want from Games Workshop stores. Because they only stock so much, because there's like thousands and thousands and thousands of products.
Yeah.
I know. I went in looking for some Sikaran Rust Stalkers, and they said that they didn't carry those in stores. Like, it just wasn't part of what they carry.
Weird.
Lucky Bat, I get around podcast ads by not listening to podcasts.
You know, that would work. I want a podcast that's just ads, and that's it. I think that would be a lot better.
GeForce Member 45. Well, guys, I finally got my Liquitex inks in, and I'm going to try them out. I now have some cool glowing crystal effects on my lava-based Mechanicus. Pretty happy with the epic basing crystals. Ah, the epic basing crystals are dope.
Sweet. Love a good epic basing.
Taylor Nightingale, I recently pulled out my old Dark Vengeance Cast Space Marines and plan on painting them as Night Lords. Any advice for basing? I was thinking red desert with ochre pigments over the top. That would be cool. You could do yellow, because that would be, would that be the complementary or the...
What color was it?
Yellow to dark blue, or yellow to blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That would look pretty darn striking.
It skews a little orange, that'd be even better.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Bat, I'd be okay with the podcast that's just ads, but they pay you to listen to it.
That could be fun. Just have it running in the background for your dog to listen to.
Exactly. Yeah, perfect.
Mm-hmm. 1313s, yeah, I just order from the store because they almost never have what I actually want. Mm-hmm.
Jorzilla, how is baby born?
A
stork. NordVPN. Roses are red. Somehow I made this rhyme. I'm going to eat the banana peel. I hope you are dissatisfied.
Animal.com. I find that eBay is $5 cheaper than GW sites. I feel like I usually find eBay is 15% off because it's a lot of like online stores and they're allowed to sell for 15% off. Every now and then you see a deal slightly better, but not often. Because I think the people selling still want to make money too.
Mm-hmm. Don't call me Shirley. Jay, Nick, what's the first game you're going to play together on the PCs?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Is it good? Do I own any two-player games?
We both own Dawn of War.
Yeah, we do. How does Dawn of War 2? I guess you play against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we could be on the same team and go against computers.
Mm-hmm.
That could also be hilarious. Just us both doing badly against computers. Is Space Marine 2 players?
I don't think so. I think there is a multiplayer.
Ooh.
I don't know if there's active players. You know, I know for a fact there's active players for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which is awesome. I had a great time the other day.
We do that as well.
I was super nervous because I turned it on and it was like looking for servers, nothing for like 2 minutes, and I'm like, I bet the game is finally dead. And then boom, no problems whatsoever. Instantly was put into a server.
That would be hilarious. You buy a brand new computer. One of the reasons you wanted it was to play some Call of Duty.
I mean, I could have just played one of the modern Call of Duties.
That's true.
Instead of one from like 12 years ago. But no, there's still an active player base for one of the older Call of Duties.
There you go. Nice.
Every morning I have a Call of Duty. It's a poop joke.
I get it. It's poop.
Jefferson J. Thacker, I never understood the special ordering from a Games Workshop store. Can't you just order from a friendly local game store or at a discount or a discount site online? Otherwise, isn't it the same as ordering off of Games Workshop's official site? Yeah, pretty much. If you have the people at the Games Workshop store order something for you, yeah, it's going to be full retail. Some stuff is not available to order. Like, you have to get it from Games Workshop. A lot of older stuff and Finecast stuff is like that. Although a lot of stuff that you can order, you can actually have a friendly local game store order for you.
Right.
And it'll get to you within either 2 weeks or 10 months.
Mm-hmm. Some people order from the Games Workshop store because sometimes mailing is weird to people.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just, they're scared that people are going to steal their stuff. Which what a sad surprise that would be to somebody stealing your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If they didn't know what it was. Oh, it's just plastic. Just throw it out.
I always wonder if it's also because games are retail stores get regular packages all the time, so maybe it's it might get there a hair quicker.
Mm-hmm. And that was also what was my other? I had another point. Besides stealing. Oh yeah, for some people that's the only store.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Warhammer store and that's it.
It's true.
So some people don't have a choice.
I guess then you just go Miniature Market or something.
Yep, I was about to say you can order from Miniature Market, and that would work. That's what I used to do. Although now there's a million stores right nearby.
I always had a lot of luck with Frontline Gaming. I would buy X-Wing models from them, and I would literally get them within a week. It was awesome.
Speaking of within a week, I'm supposed to get my monitor tomorrow.
Ooh.
I know. I'm surprised because it said February, but it shipped and it's gonna be here tomorrow. I love how it's just 3 days late, but they said probably in February. I don't know. We'll see. Because I was debating. I'm like, do I care this much anymore? Because right when they say it's gonna be late, you can I didn't, because they don't charge you until it ships.
Yeah.
So you could always just pull out, if you know what I mean. Your dad, your dude looks cool.
Sphere, do you know Element Games? If so, do they ship to the U.S.? I think Element Games is the big online retailer in the UK, because I know they work with a lot of channels, but I think they're not in the States. So it's if you're here, I don't know if it makes sense for shipping.
We've ran into that before.
Mm-hmm. I remember one time I found a website across the pond, and their prices were so good that I was thinking about there are services that will buy things from the UK and then ship them to the US, and I was actually trying to see if it still made financial sense.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't.
Don't call me Shirley. Jay, the new Halo is free. the campaign is $60. Well, that's an
But
interesting
that's the
idea.
game. I guess
Yeah, but I think
multiplayer
I
is
bet
free.
Bet you the multiplayer is. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that
Interesting.
sounds great.
I guess
mean,
that sort of makes sense.
That's what StarCraft does.
Hmm.
And StarCraft is a thriving game that everyone plays.
Jefferson J. Thacker, Dawn of War 2 has a full co-op campaign mode. Played through it with my boyfriend. It was awesome. I don't know if I want to spend that much time with Nick.
But we could do it on live stream.
That's true. For the
I
whole
have Dawn of
year.
War 2.
That's true. That's true.
Well, maybe we break it up.
Yeah.
So we do the first half and never again.
And
Dawn of War 2 isn't bad.
No.
Dawn of War 3 sucks.
Yeah, I've never played Dawn of War 3, but I saw video of it. It doesn't look.
I played just enough to know what I was talking about for the Dawn of War video.
Mhm.
And it sucks. I couldn't play very many games. I was bored. It's not good. There's just yuck.
And Malakam, SCP Containment Breach multiplayer is free. Isn't that whole game free? I feel like I just torrented it back in the day. I guess it may have still been in beta. Probably 4 years ago. I got motion sick playing that game. You know what? Actually,
Really?
when I got my computer on Monday and I fired it up, I got so nauseous. But I think it was just because it was like such a new experience for me. I had my new ultra wide monitor, my really nice headset, and I got really, really sick. But I've gotten over it.
Huh.
So I just had to get used to it.
That's really fun.
I think I also had the volume up way too loud because it's hard. It sounds, everything sounds different with the headphones I bought. But I've gotten over it.
Perfect timing. Just want to chime in.
Mm-hmm. Sam Hardley, modern COD is doo-doo. That's kind of what I've heard.
It's Call of Doo-Doo.
Call of doo-doo. Not even duty, but doo-doo.
Yeah. No noob tubes.
I love how overpowered every gun is in Call of Duty.
No noob tubes.
And you know what? It absolutely is a noob tube because it doesn't matter how good a player you are. If a 11-year-old fires that grenade launcher from around the corner, you die instantly. I love it.
Jason M., I bought something from USA to Canada through a reshipper service, and with all the hidden costs, it wasn't a good deal anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty much what I discovered too.
Alt account, do you guys follow any comics?
No.
Like
Marvel, DC, stuff like that.
Garfield.
Oh yeah, huge Jim Davis fan.
Oh yeah. Giant.
Mm-hmm. At this point, why redraw the comics? Like just reuse assets.
Just republish the really old ones.
Mm-hmm.
No one will know. A couple people would know.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of creeps would know.
Alt account got frustrated with my Lumineth not going like I wanted it to, so I switched over to some castigators that I bought with the Games Workshop Warhammer Plus gift card bribe. Yeah, get that bribe. I mean, by the end of the year, I mean the account's gonna be free. We got the bribe. We got the free, the quote unquote free model. Boy, you think they'll have the balls to raise the price next year?
I hope so.
I feel like $6 is right on the line of acceptable.
Yeah.
They don't have that much, but it's $6.
Right. I mean, with every week, it makes a little bit more sense.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we're a little light on animations recently.
Yeah. Well, it's the holidays. I'm sure that was their excuse internally. What? It's the holidays. That's what they sound like.
Daniel Bear, the Mechanicus game was incredible. They should do a sequel with Gene Stealer cults taking over a Forge world. Ooh, yeah, I need to get that game, and I need to get the Necromunda game.
That's how it's actually pronounced. A lot of people skip the burp part.
Fred Pickle 1, why is part of the shoulder pad blue on the Centurions? There's no part that's blue.
You know, I think it is because I've been looking at it. I think it's the light in the room.
It definitely could be. I have
around.
the blue lights on.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I've been trying to figure out what's going on.
The new Halo being free. You know what though? I'd probably want to play the campaign. But that's okay because I've never played Halo, and I bought all the old Halos for like $20.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play OG Halo with the OG graphics.
I guess you don't want to play with me either, so okay. Your dad. If Warhammer is a British game, why do they use inches? Because that's what the Queen told them to use.
Mm-hmm. Talk man, play Titanfall 2. Is that the game where it's like you have like a mech that you can hop in and out of, and you're like a normal soldier? Jonathan Baker, Calvin and Hobbes for the win. Ah, Calvin and Hobbes. Bill Watterson. Ah, so amazing. Everybody should read Calvin and Hobbes. Mm-hmm. It's classic. Regulus 22. Hey Jay and Nick, I'm making an orc mech for my orc army who is obsessed with stealing and using Necron tech. Any suggestions for a name? His name shall be Metal Bones, because Necrons have metal bones.
I like it.
Metal Bones.
Mm-hmm. Optimistic Paint Animator here. Animation is incredibly time-consuming and expensive if you want to pay people right. If
yes.
Short-sighted, they shut down fan animations. They would fill these gaps.
Oh yeah. Animation is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But I mean, they should still do it because it's like part of their service.
Right.
They shouldn't be like, it's hard. We're just gonna not. It's fine.
I think that they're working as hard as they can.
I think so too. Yeah.
I think that they're getting ready for whatever the new one is, Exodite or whatever.
Mm-hmm. They teased a Black Templar one too.
Oh yeah, they tease so much.
Yeah.
And then 3 or 4 months later it comes out. I don't even remember. The Warhammer community is one of the weirdest things.
It is. It really is.
Well, because all of the excitement is when it's shown off. And then that excitement dies, but by the time you want to buy something.
I agree. There's been so many times where I'm like, wait, is that out? Or did that not come out?
Yeah. Like, I almost think that they need to It needs to be a shorter timeline.
Yeah, like 2 weeks or something, or 1 week.
You get a week or two.
It used to be like one day.
Yeah.
It was like, tomorrow for pre-order, there will be a new Chaos thingy.
It used to just be things came out. I remember when all the, when new Orc stuff was coming out, like the Gorkanaut, Morkanaut, and all that stuff.
Yeah, in like 2016.
They were doing Orktober, and things were just coming out. They didn't say what anything was going to be. Just they said that every week there'd be more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
that was back in the day of real leaks, not like
Yeah.
like Games Workshop leaks it to YouTubers who then leak it to the world. That was like, somebody got fired and they said that there's going to be Necrons in June.
Right.
They shut down fan animations. You think they'd fill in the gaps. You know what's weird though is they didn't shut down fan animations. Like, nobody got cease and desists, nobody got nasty grams, nobody got demonetized. Like, they just changed a word on their website. They added a new sentence to their IP thingy policies, and that was kind of it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I can't wait until we make more fan animations.
Yeah! KSC Wildcat 07. Even Jen's got a pot of Citadel air paint for free from a buddy. Not impressed. Still had to thin it down. Well, were you at least impressed by an airbrush paint coming in a pot?
Mm-hmm. You know what I would say? I would say no to pots.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would say.
I agree.
That's a little teaser for tomorrow.
And Malcolm, if you don't like Calvin and Hobbes, I don't like you. I agree. If someone was like, I don't like Calvin and Hobbes, I think like they need to go to jail or something. Jason M. Speaking of Calvin and Hobbes, when my brother and I were young, we made a bunch of terrible, terrible snowmen in the front yard. When our mom came home, she was pissed. That is, I think, like the Calvin and Hobbes Collection 2, Attack of the Evil Mutant Monster Killer Snow Goons.
Classic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one really fun thing about Calvin and Hobbes is really it was full of like short arcs.
Clayton Doyle tips. What's your opinion on the new Eldar models?
They all look cool. The new Archon is a little not amazingly posed, although apparently it is fully customizable with a bunch of alternative bits, and it apparently is actually fully compatible with the old plastic Archon, which is kind of cool. So I guess I'll allow it, but there's something weird with the legs.
Yeah, the legs are the worst part. It doesn't make any sense. And I feel like it would still be just as posable, and you could swap parts out if the legs just made a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Simon the Lobotomized Monkey. I get the joke. You know, the Patreon members get the joke.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what happens.
Think 11. Have you guys seen Zorbazor's Minas Tirith build? Is that the one where it's like the biggest project anyone has ever done ever? I haven't seen the video, but I've seen the thumbnails for it. Yeah, Zorbazorp is just quietly just crushing it down there in Australia. Something about the Aussies. They're wild people.
Oh, yeah.
Together, Brand Storm Lake, guys.
I guess it's fine.
That's okay. We're gonna dock your pay though.
Yeah. You're gonna get paid a lot less now. Yep.
Tickets Prince, just talked to a supplier that wants to send me loads of 3D resin to test. Ooh, cool.
That is sick.
And remember, folks, show us some love and support and hit that thumbs down. We love it. If you're new to the channel, join the Motley Crew and hit that subscribe. We also have a Patreon and Discord channel.
Sweet. Better believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Clayton Doyle. The Guardians look amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything looks really good. I like the Rangers. I like that they have really long, like, sniper guns.
Mm-hmm. I like the Rangers on the bikes.
Mm-hmm.
Jet bikes.
Sometimes it's because the old Rangers also had long sniper rifles, but I always just remembered them being broken off because they were always snapped off. Always. The metal ones, the resin ones.
Oh, yeah.
I hope that they redo the Dire Avengers, and I guess that's it, because those are the models you can take and kill team. They already did the Guardians, both flavors, the swordy, slashy, and the shooties, and they did the Rangers. So now all they have to do is the Dire Avengers.
I bet they redo those too.
I think so. I mean, they're barely younger than the Guardians. They've held up a little better, but barely, and they could be a lot cooler. You know, they could have the belly buttons added on.
I was about to say.
Adam Hansen, Zerp, Squid Mar, and Eric's Hobby Workshop are all doing massive projects right now, and I'm here for it. Well, you don't have to worry about EonsOfBattle taking on huge projects. And Malcolm, I hope that there's new Striking Scorpions and Warp Spiders. Oh yeah, I bet they'll do it. Those models are old. I assume everything that's resin is going to get redone. Because they don't want to sell resin models anymore.
Mm-hmm. Ah, I bet you that'd be a giant relief.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, thank God we don't have to sell garbage. Jason M. Eldar Warp Spiders are the ones that need to be redone.
Yes.
They
a lot of the Eldar stuff needs to be redone. But it seems like they're working on it.
Mm-hmm. So those will be out in the summer because they're teasing it now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fun.
Woohoo! I think my first 3 Centurions are finally done, and I have got 3 more.
Damn.
Games Workshop isn't real. Agree! Clayton Doyle, try playing the Middle Earth game. 70% of the models are metal or bad resin. I believe it. Man, I remember going to the game store in like 2014, and you would just hear the Lord of the Rings soundtrack going 24/7.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And I don't think anybody cared about that game, at least around here, even back then.
Well, yeah, probably not back then. It seemed like when our friend Ben was playing, because he had a bunch of Middle Earth stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, that must have been 2008,
Uh-huh.
2009. I mean, he was a kid when he was doing that. Jeez. He has a lot of stuff for.
Yeah, he does.
He had a lot of stuff as a kid.
I wonder if he had some supportive folks, because I feel like it's not like a bad looking hobby from like a parent's point of view. Like, he's reading a book, he's quietly painting,
playing a game with
his friends, leaves the house.
Right. Mm-hmm. But the downside is you become a giant dweeb
Yeah, and then you
And
might
a
and you might
loser.
end up playing Tau, and then you're beyond the point of
Oh.
return.
Ruh-roh.
Digger Prince. Hey, nothing wrong with the original Middle Earth roleplay, or wait, Middle MERP. Used to play it a lot. We just used normal fantasy models from D&D. Ah, so you were cheaters. Jason M. I remember going to the game store in 1999 and staring at the rack of blisters of pewter like a kid in a candy store. Good times.
I was 2.
Mm-hmm.
Just to make everyone feel old.
I know. Midwinter Mini has kind of an interesting video where he looks at the price of things, and some things actually technically have not changed or actually gone down in price because you don't have to buy like 10 blisters of the same model to make a team of them or to make a squad of them.
Your dad. Warhammer is the best babysitter confirmed by Jay himself. Mm-hmm. Did everybody get their Adepticon tickets?
Yeah!
We get our Adepticon tickets. I don't know if we have kind of a plan a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Gonna try to go to as many free stuff as we can.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a Games Workshop is having a laser tag competition.
I think they're having it every day. They're having some laser tag event.
We're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do it.
But those are tickets at the door, $10.
Yeah, which is perfect.
Yeah. Thanks for your friends. Jay loved the old metal mini you painted. Was that yesterday or today's video? It was Wednesday's video. Yeah, I knew you'd get a kick out of that one.
Yep.
It might be. Have I painted a model that's older than that? I don't know. 31 years old. I have one model in my collection that's like the first Space Marine. So I can't wait to paint that one up one day. And boy, does it look like a piece of chewed gum. It doesn't look like anything.
Clayton Doyle, it's not canceled. It is not. It is open this year. There's a bunch of health and safety stuff though that you have to follow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no licking people.
Yeah, no licking people. Yeah, that's a new thing this year. Like you used to be able to, now you can't.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and I mean we registered like a day late, and a bunch of stuff that we wanted to go to.
Everything was done. was already taken.
It was already taken. So it seems like everyone in the world's coming.
Yeah,
which is good.
Although one event that we did pay for is like at like 8 o'clock in the morning. There's a how to paint chibis.
Yep.
So we're going to that. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And you get a chibi.
Yeah.
And it was reasonably cheap.
Yeah. Some people really charged for their
Yeah.
thingies.
Some people really charge and you don't get anything.
Yeah.
Like Games Workshop had one where you got a model. And I don't remember it being that bad.
No, I think all the Games Workshop ones were pretty decent.
Pretty reasonable.
I mean, I think they
Like
want them
20
to fill up, and they want everyone to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was probably like $25 to $30 or something like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah, I think all the Games Workshop events were like 25. But yeah, some of them were like $78 to come learn wet blending from me. And I'm sure you're like an amazing painter, but holy moly ravioli.
Yeah.
Jason M. Paint the metal Tyranid on stream. Who says I have metal Tyranid? I mean, I do, but who said it?
George did.
Mm-hmm. Don't call me Shirley. Are people allowed to sleep at the convention? You should go and wake up nerds and have them paint a model. I mean, there's a hotel.
Yes.
I guess you're probably allowed to you're allowed to sleep until someone comes and tells you to get lost. Like you just curl up at the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's every con, is you see people sleeping in the corners. Yeah, people get tuckered. You don't realize it's a lot of effort and walking around and.
Right.
I know that a lot of cosplayers will overheat or get exhaustion.
Yeah. Got to get your electrolytes before you go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like Adepticon is probably way more relaxed.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Than a Comic-Con kind of a situation. I like to think, at Comic-Con, it's always like people are talking and screaming over each other.
Oh, yeah.
I like to think at Adepticon it's just completely quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Just you hear a little dice rollage in the background.
Yeah, Comic-Con is probably a revolving door of ambulances taking people away.
Right. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Probably gonna buy too much stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm planning on buying way too much stuff. Mm-hmm. Your dad, Jay, it made me die inside when you got the Octeris kit and built regular Krieg instead of using all the cool trinkets and classes that they come with in the box. I did make all of the classes. I made. I didn't make any normal guardsmen.
Boom.
Thank you, Prince. Nick got my camera delivered today from that company. I linked you. Now I have to get a few other bits for it.
Sweet. Yeah, TK Prince and I were talking about some fun camera stuff.
Mm-hmm. Was it the flip cam?
Exactly.
Sony flip?
Exactly. There's actually something that we should get too. It's pretty neat stuff.
I know what it is.
Do you?
Is it the other M50?
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't tell you what it was. I forgot until right now.
Is it the 8mm film camera?
No. I mean, I can just say it. It's we don't have to play.
Wait, but I can keep guessing.
If you want to keep guessing, we can do that.
Does it have a hand crank?
It does. That's the one thing that it does have. What TK Studio Prince and I were talking about was they have this taking time lapses of 3D printing can be a little weird sometimes, especially because you don't want to capture the going up and down, because then you don't get a clean time lapse.
Yeah.
So someone invented this thing that you actually put. It's just it's a light sensor that you put into the 3D printer, and in the back of it, and it can because the UV light kind of escapes the printer in the back a little bit, and so it captures that light, and then it automatically takes a photo. You connect that to your camera, and so you get these super duper clean time lapses that look really, really good.
Neat.
So that's something to get. Because I'm sure you've seen the time lapses where it literally looks like it's just coming right out of the resin without.
Yeah, I've definitely seen those.
That's how they do that. They have a little device that does that.
There's a scene of that in the movie Toy Soldiers. Where you see one of the toys be 3D printed, and it just raises up out of the goo.
That is fun. But yeah, but it's a pretty cool little thing.
Don't call me Shirley. Compressor cam? It hurt. Amazing.
You can't make this up, folks. You really cannot. Wow. Well, everyone get a good look at these guys because they're going away.
Yeah.
We're gonna be switching over to a new model that the Patreon members pick tomorrow. Let me just, I think I know which one probably is winning, and yep, okay.
There hasn't been some crazy upset.
No.
Makes
there has
sense.
not been. But anyways, that brings us to 10 o'clock.
Woo!
And with that, we had 2 videos already out this week, so make sure you go watch those videos. Now, there's 2 more videos this week, but just gotta say, you better tune in to Models and Memories on Friday. We got a fun little special announcement.
Big announcement.
So you should probably, yeah, yeesh. So you should probably watch that immediately when it's uploaded at 5 a.m.
Yeah, share it with your friends, share it with your family, grandma.
Exactly. So make sure you go watch that.
Your
and,
accountant.
We have exactly, especially the accountant. And we also have a Patreon episode on Saturday, and we also have a special live stream just for the patrons on Friday, tomorrow. It's a call-in. It's a nice call-in stream. But anyways, we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central, so join us for that.
All right, everybody. Good night.